living for. Racing dreams in the headlights gleam, charging fast, part of the racing team. Spinning gears, it's a thrilling race, adrenaline rush at a staggering pace. Round the bends with victory near, speed at Daytona in fifth gear. G-forces pull as you tighten the turn, fuel in the fire, let your passion burn. Dash through straights for the win you yearn, hearts drumming to the finish line's return. Feel the wind rush cutting through the air, focus vision with a determined stare. Every second counts in this intense chase, pushing the limits to claim your place. Spinning gears, it's a thrilling race, adrenaline rush at a staggering pace. Round the bends with victory near, speed at Daytona in fifth gear. Leading the pack around the track, mirror drive and staying on the attack. Concentration sharp, never looking back, front of the race, never losing the knack. Cross the line, the crowd's wild cheer, first place secured, you've conquered the fear. Fame on the horizon with the trophies gleam, winning the 500, living the dream. Spinning gears, it's a thrilling race, adrenaline rush at a staggering pace. Round the bends with victory near, speed at Daytona in fifth gear. Donuts in the infield spinning around, celebration echoes, there's victory in sound. Tire smoke rising, leaving marks of pride, revel in triumph, let the joy ride. Victory lane awaits under shining lights, champagne showers on this glorious night. The race is over but the spirit remains, champion's glory flows through the veins. Just a boy when I got my first taste. My daddy took me out to a NASCAR race. The smell of rubber and gasoline in the air. I looked at him and said, Daddy, I want to live here. And I was 17 and hanging out with the guys. Got a couple tickets to the Coca-Cola 600 that night. And we were sitting in the stands with some beers in our hands. And when those cars came by, we all just stood and said, whoa. That's into NASCAR too. It's like winning the lottery and going to the moon. I got a girl that likes drinking beer and whiskey. She'll tell you to your face that her favorite car is a Chevy. they do, you know where I'm gonna be at. And if the man upstairs is listening right now, just crank it up, let me hear that sound. Whoa,
Sounds good.
And we are live here at IRP, everybody. Oh, and my SDK broke as soon as I said that, so that's cool to see. So right now in this practice, you're watching a little pit party here where they actually simulate the race, restart, and everyone get a little bit more experience. So in the booth with me tonight, I have Tom Toria, aka X Horseboat X, and I have Andy B-Sag with us. They are broadcasting our Cup Series, so they've done me a favor and hopped in here tonight. So we should have a fun one tonight. Boys, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. Thanks for having me in the booth this evening.
Yeah, same here, man. Doing great with an eventful Cup Series race here last night. I am very much looking forward to IRP, and I'm in race control, so you won't hear much from me tonight, but if you want my insight, feel free to find out, Nate.
Yeah, so he will be a little busy in race control. Hopefully we can get some green fella runs where he can hop in here and just sort of bullshit with us a little bit. And wow, these guys are just crashing all over the place right here in this little simulated race here in practice. But so far, fastest time is Evan Allen, 22.14, which is a kind of nutty time here. So as we go into qualifying, I don't know if anybody's able to be able to replicate those times.
Evan Allen, again, a newer face to this league, into the Gears Racing League. Met him through the vetting process. He does have skills to pay the bills. Not on a fancy setup like some of our other drivers are, but he's getting it done here right now. Good fast lap, like you said, Nate. Fantastic lap.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is like just part of what I love about Gears is just we have a just massive range of people at different skill levels and different levels of equipment that they run, because we've got guys running like, you know, $2,000 setups and whatnot. We've got guys who just, you know, clamp that wheel to a tray table in their living room.
Got them dinner trays, TV trays, baby.
I mean, they come in handy. They got all kinds of uses. So yeah, let's see here. So yeah, winding down practice. Got 5 minutes left. Based on
what about the points, man?
Oh yeah, I did do that, dude. I'm so glad you brought that up. So yeah, let's pop this up here. Gotta hide that real quick. So these are the points as of last week's race at where were we last week? Auto Club, Texas. We were at Texas. So going into this race, here are the current points. Merrick Watchorn is your leader with back-to-back wins from Auto Club and Texas the last 2 weeks. He's got a top 3 in every single race he's run so far. Matt Mowgli, a top 3 in every race he's run, so he's right there with him in points, only 25 behind. Our biggest mover from last week, Blake Schneider. So he moved up 12 spots to get into the 16th spot, and we had 3 separate people lose 4 spots. So some people dropping down throughout the standings there, but Merrick Watchorn with a pretty good lead, and he should have a pretty good race tonight. He'll probably extend that lead a little bit. Moglia, Brandon Meyer, Robert Riskello, Connor Rowe, your top 5. So we've got a pretty close field so far. Not many people really lagging back, and not a massive gap to the top. So very competitive here in the Sprocket Series. And off of that, I'll actually bring up the schedule we can look at. So last week we were at Texas. This week we're at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. Next week, April 1st, we go to Kansas. So that should be a really good race. Just a lot of fast drafting there. That'll be a heck of a time to watch. So make sure everybody tunes into that one. And heck, while we're still here, I'll go ahead and pop up X Horseboat X over on twitch.tv/X Horseboat X. Monday nights, 8 p.m. That's our Gears Cup series. Tom Torrey in the booth with us tonight. So go over there and watch him. We got amazing races in the Cup series. We've got, 22 more races, 21 more races now? So that'll be spread out throughout the year, and those should be great. Monday nights, 8 p.m. Tune in over there. All right. That's the wrong thing. So we got about a little under 3 minutes left in practice here. Based on these times and what y'all know, any favorites y'all are wanting to watch tonight?
I mean, I'll go first, if that's all right. I've been kind of paying attention here in practice. Race control, so I can't be totally biased. Trying to be impartial here. But I think, and this is just me thinking, along these lines, I think Brandon Meyer gets another win, man. I know he's going away as far as having surgery and stuff like that, but this guy is going out with a bang. He is pushing his body to the limits. Brandon Meyer in the 71 is my pick tonight.
That's not a bad pick.
I'm looking at Munson. I know I've heard his name, been floated around quite a bit. He's been around a little while, and that's going to be my pick tonight.
Yeah, and I was talking to him a little bit early on in practice, and he was just asking questions, kind of like, how are people running this, that, and the other, and how are they getting these times? And he was experimenting a little bit, and all of a sudden he just goes, "Oh, I found it!" And he ran the fastest lap in practice at that point. So hopefully he can keep learning from that, and he should be pretty quick here tonight. I have to just do the obvious here. I got to call out just Merrick Watchorn. I mean, back-to-back wins. He's going to go for a three-peat tonight. He's very competitive in these cars, so maybe he can get it done there. But yeah, Brandon Meyer, of course, our Daytona 250 winner in the Cup Series. He's got a lot of talent. Kyle Munson, a lot of talent as well. Just a lot of skill throughout this field. There's a couple of people we can watch. I'll mention again Mike DeWalt as well. I mentioned him last week a lot. He is just searching for a win. It's been nearly 2 years since he's won here in Gears, so he's in a very, very difficult drought for him. So, but if he can get a win here, that'll really boost his confidence and hopefully get that momentum rolling for him. And he's always contending for something.
And Nate, you got to give it to Mike. He is probably one of the most positive guys we know. He usually picks us up when we're down, and he's actually been really positive about tonight. So, low-key, he may be the ace in the hole tonight that may get a win.
I mean, there's a possibility, and we'll find out more as we get into qualifying here, but I think we're going to see kind of the same names we've been seeing so far this year up in the top rows, but IRP is a place where we don't actually know a whole lot. We haven't run it that much, and I don't know how many of these drivers have a lot of experience here, especially since the rework where they really changed the track. So I don't know. I haven't run it myself. I don't know what the trends are going to be here, and I don't know what it's going to look like. Hopefully we get a lot of green flag racing. We have 150 laps tonight, so a decent race, but I mean, it's going to go relatively quick. These lap times are pretty quick, as you see 22s across the board there. So it'll be pretty quick, but I don't know how fast these lap times might fall off and shift. I know the fuel run is insanely long, but tires are going to be the issue here tonight, and we'll see what strategies come out, and hopefully we get some good green flag racing going. And we're going to hop into qualifying here. I'm going to see if I can actually catch anybody here as we slowly transition into qualifying.
I'm going to deafen, but I'll be back with you guys in a little bit.
Yep, Tom going into his race control duties there, so he's going to be going mute every once in a while. He'll just probably dip out at certain points as incidents happen in the race and cautions and whatnot, because he's going to have to deal with everything there. So let's hop on board with Brandon Meyer. He's about to go out for a lap, hopefully. Hopefully he's not just sitting there. Well, he seems to be just sitting there. All right, Schneider's hitting the track. Let's hop on board with him. We'll show some driver details for him.
Tell me a little bit about the track.
Well, I mean, it's Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park, so it's, I think, about a half mile. It's nothing crazy. It drives a lot like a short track, tiny bit of banking. From what I've heard from the drivers, the outside line seems to be dominant, so you'll probably see a lot of people running that. Midline seems to be quick. That low line is kind of where a lot of people lose speed as far as I'm aware. But like I said, the fuel run is going to be insanely long. I think it's something like 80, 90 laps. But tires start to wear off after about 30. So you're going to have to really watch your tires, keep up with that, and make sure you're staying relatively clean. Oh, and Blake Schneider spins out of 4. That's going to ruin his first lap.
So I got a couple of tidbits about Lucas Oil Raceway that I just pulled up. It's formerly known as Indianapolis Raceway Park. Been hosting races there since 1961.
Dang.
They've got a pretty world-renowned drag strip just next to it. There they have the NHRA Nationals every Labor Day weekend.
I mean, yeah, it is still Indianapolis, so I mean, it's right there in kind of the center of racing for a lot of people. So I'm sure there's a lot of history at this track. And right now,
Because it's
fastest time of
definitely a loved short track.
22.3. Merrick Watchhorn finishes his first lap there. Slides in with a 22.31. We'll see if he can improve here on his second lap.
Ooh, wow! Lucan's got him by a hundredth of a second.
And this thing is, I don't know here if your first lap is going to be faster or your second lap. We've got Andrew Allen, Joseph Enright, Ryan Sizemore, Josh Buckwheat, Steven Jr. Blake Schneider gets a lap in for 22.58. And Merrick Watchhorn gets the provisional pole here, the 22.29.
So apparently Lucas Oil Raceway is often referred to as the Claremont Crusher due to its reputation for being tough on drivers and equipment.
And Kyle spins across the line after his, I think that was his warm-up. So that's going to ruin one of his laps. We'll see if he can fix that and get back going. And we've got Brandon Meyer actually qualifying here.
Can they actually, you know, like you were saying, is it the first lap that's faster, the second lap that's faster? Well, so if they do spin out, can they actually get out there and get a decent enough lap?
I honestly don't know, because Watchhorn's first lap was slower by 0.2 than his second lap, but he ran 2 clean laps. If you spin across the line going to green, you've ruined that first lap because of the 0x and the contacts and whatnot. So I don't know if you can get a better lap out of the second lap in that case. I think you're just hoping to actually get it back and just run a lap at that point. And Meyer slots in third with his first lap, 22.42. We'll see if he can improve here on his second lap. But right now, provisional pole, Merrick Watchhorn, 22.29. Second place, Devin Lucan, 22.3. Blake Schneider at 22.58. Oh, and Kendorian Davis just beat him out with a 22.51. Let's see if Meyer can improve here. Wait for it to update. He got faster, but not faster enough, so he's going to chill in third here. Now we've got Mike DeWalt running some laps. So he's already run a 22.61. We'll see if he can improve here.
We've got some fast drivers out there. I have to go turn some laps on this track.
And
Looks
DeWalt
fun.
improves to 5th, 22.53. And it looks like that's everybody from qualifying. I'm going to be honest, a little bit of a smaller field here. We've got, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 5 people, 4 or 5 people not qualifying. So in total, we might have, I think, 19 drivers here. I don't know if it's just IRP is an uncommon track for some of our drivers, so they just don't own it, or just not everybody's interested in running it. But hopefully, especially with a smaller field, we have a better chance of having some good green flag runs here, and we'll get to see who's actually fast here and get to see who's pretty good around the board. Because so far we've run Daytona, which is just a super speedway plate track. You never know what's going on there, and then we've run Auto Club in Texas, so one big 2-mile track and one smaller intermediate. So we're going to see who's the king of the short tracks here and who can keep up their pace on all the different tracks. So Merrick Watchhorn with the pole, of course, previous 2-time winner here, won the last 2 Sprocket races.
It'll be interesting if we get packed up a little bit, Nate. Because
I mean, yeah, that's things like I have no idea how this is going to race, and I have no idea how much experience these guys have or how much work they've put into it. So it'll be interesting to see.
Well, I hope because you know we get packed up. I mean, I really hope they've worked on running some different lines, otherwise that could make for some chaos this evening. But I'm really excited to see these guys run this track. It's sweet.
So we'll try to let everybody get gridded up here. Tom should be doing some pre-race speech into them, going through a little bit of details of the track, our race information, giving them a little pep talk, and then we're going to let them roll here. So let's wait for some more people to grid. I'll go through a grid walk. Let's see here. Still missing 4 people on the
Who's
grid.
your pick tonight, Eddie? Did you tell us your pick?
I'm picking Merrick Watchorn, our pole sitter.
Oh, Watchorn.
Yeah, I mean, just I feel like he's just the obvious choice at this point. But all right, let's pop him up. I'm going to go through a little bit of grid walk here. Your pole sitter, Merrick Watchorn, and wow, SDK is just really roughing it this week. All right, so not doing that because it's showing the wrong thing. So we got Merrick Watchorn right there on the pole. Second place, Devin Lucan. Sitting third, we've got Brandon Meyer. Fourth, Kendorian Davis. Fifth, Mike DeWalt. Sixth, Blake Schneider. Seventh, Nicholas Van Hemer. Eighth, Justin Potts. Ninth, Ryan Sizemore. 10th, Andrew Allen. 11th, Joseph Enright. 12th, Terry Fennell. 13th, Josh Buckwheat. 14th, Stephen Jr. 15th, Devin Lowry. 16th, Kyle Munson. 17th, Evan Allen. 18th, Nate Pollard. 19th, Jimmy Ensley. And 20th, Clay Ayers here. Ayers. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea how to pronounce that last name, but we're just going to roll with it. So, our pace car should be getting rolling here any minute. We'll be ready to start watching this race. Yep, there's the lights appearing, so we'll be rolling here any second. As people roll out, we'll see our top 10 appear here. So that's basically the battle to start there. So we'll see who can improve, who's going to lose some track position here. But I'm excited for this one. It should be a really good race. We've got a relatively small field, a small little short track. We've got a lot of competitive fast guys here, so we'll see what happens. Go ahead and bring that up. That up. And I think this is going to be a 2 to go because of the smaller track. So that's kind of breaking our ticker a little bit, but that's just part of it here. So Andy, I know you don't know much about what's going on here in Sprocket. Do you know just anything? Are you up to date on anything, or is it you're just kind of
actually, why don't you bring me up to speed, and anything I've heard, I'll just listen, and then the viewers will be up to speed too.
Yeah, so basically, I mean, the major storyline, Andrew Allen won Daytona. He had some really good speed there. After that, it was kind of just dominance from Eric Watchorn in the last 2 weeks, but we're going to see if he can continue it here. We're going to go green here. Get a good restart from the 52 there. He's going to take the inside line. He's going to be battling the 91 there. A little bit of spacing out between the second and third rows here. Merrick Watchorn's going to take that run off the high side. And he's going to clear the second place.
The yellow flag is out.
And we already have a caution. So we're going to go back and find that one. So let's hop back here and let's find that. Looks like it was probably in the back of the field somewhere. Yep. Let me hop on board for this one. So let's watch this together here. So Terry Fennell coming out of turn 2 there off the restart. He gets tagged by the 21, I think that is. He just gets spun. So we'll back that up. Try to hop on the driver behind him there. So that's 2 car. Joseph Enright right here. So we see them coming out of 2 here. Everyone's kind of battling for position right off the restart. The 2 kind of slides up. Just a little tap sends Terry to the inside wall. So quick little caution there. I'm realizing I never transitioned for that. That is my bad. Alright. So we're going to go back and watch it one more time so y'all can actually see it here, because I don't know what I'm doing here. So here we are. Out of the 2 there. Yep, a little bit of contact, and that'll do it. So we'll jump back live. They are pacing around, so we're going to see here. Just jump around, get to our leader. So Merrick Watchorn still in the lead. Devin Lucan second. Brandon Meyer third. Kendorian Davis fourth. Mike DeWalt fifth. Blake Schneider sixth. Justin Potts eighth. Nicholas Van Hemert ninth. Andrew Allen ninth, and Ryan Sizemore in 10th. So not a whole lot of movement through that one lap there. So hopefully we can get rolling here pretty quick, and we'll get back racing. And hopefully these people have calmed down and they can get going again. So yeah, but so far in our Sprocket series, Andy, we've had very competitive racing. Merrick Watchorn kind of dominated Texas and Auto Club, but behind him.
This is your first like true short track though, so this will
Yeah,
be
absolutely.
definitely
Yeah,
putting your
that's
drivers to the test tonight.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
See if they
Like, we're
can
going to
keep it
see
locked
who's pretty good across the board. Mike DeWalt battled really hard and kept it together throughout the last few races. He's got himself really good positions. We'll see if he can get some improvement out of this one and try to get in there. Brandon Meyer, of course, very fast, but right now we've got the 91 as the control. He's on the high side as we come to green here.
Green, green, green.
There's the green flag, and 91 takes off like a racehorse on that one.
Chugga chugga.
I mean, he has absolutely gone through the corner on that one. We'll see if the back of the field can keep it together. 71 and 38 are battling right there.
Do you run laps here?
I did not run any laps here. So yeah, 71 21. 71 clears him, gets good through. Oh, we got a crash back there. That's going to be another caution.
Saw it in the screen there.
Oh yeah. So
Just got spun out a little bit.
Yeah. So let's go back and watch that one a little bit here.
Start your engine, hear it roar. Feel the power you've been longing for. Racing dreams.
So here we're on board with the 7. We see them. We're going to launch into turn 3 here. He's going to give a little tap to the 8 of Steven Jr. And Steven just can't get it back together there. Just a little tap on entry really loosens up your car, and you're kind of screwed there.
Tap, taparoo.
Yeah, so just a bump, and then couldn't run, and just dumped some other people. And on the front stretch, what is going on here? Let's see what went on the front stretch there. Hop on board here. We'll back it up.
Back it up.
So this is the 48 car here. So that you see that incident with the 8 car right there. He drives through the grass to try to avoid. Just loses it out of 2 there. And then someone in front of him just loses it off the wall. There's that caution came out. So 2 little quick cautions here. Hopefully we can get it formed up and we'll be good to go.
Well, you know, everybody's got to get their little jitters out.
And my SDK is broken again because SDK is just broken tonight. That is stupid.
Good old technology.
I mean, yeah, it's a service I pay for, and it's really great that it just doesn't work half the time. It's really great.
But I guess if it did work perfectly half the time.
I mean, yeah, I'm just looking for works, honestly, because it's been giving me some grief. So this is very annoying. Yeah, you see that not found in the top left. That means it's the connection is just not being found right now. So while we're under caution here, I'm going to try to just reset that real quick. Hopefully it can fix itself, because this is going to be really annoying if it doesn't. And we are back. I've managed to fix it with my ingenuity of closing the app and opening it back up.
Clickety
Yep.
of fury.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, pace car is off. We're coming around for another restart here. We're going to once again hope for some good green flag running. 91 is the control. He's in the outside lane, 52 on the inside.
Green flag, green flag.
There's the green flag. 91 gets a good launch. 52 gets a pretty good launch. We see the 91 kind of single files out. 71 takes that 3rd place again. 21 car in 4th. Mike DeWalt single file there in 5th. Battling behind them. Merrick's going to hold on to the lead here, though. 52 is going to try to get to his inside, but I think that run on the high side is going to be too good. Yep, he clears him a little bit. 52 is not letting him go, though. He is staying right on him. And we have now completed a lap under green. So we're going to take our bonus points from that one. Hopefully we can keep it up.
All up from here.
See, there are a lot of single file running here.
Yeah, they tried to pack up those first couple starts and really weren't liking the double file lines. See, they're kind of just
that's kind of what I heard in the practice and from some of the drivers I talked to, where that top line is kind of, is kind of the fastest lane. So, we've got another caution. Goodness. We'll transition to that. Let me try to go find it.
Start your engine, hear it roar. Feel the power you've been longing for. Racing dreams in a
So here we've got Nicholas Van Hemert. He's down low trying to get under Mike DeWalt there. He just spins by himself. Yep.
Gave her a little too much.
Just tries to keep it off the inside wall there. A little bit of damage, and then that's all she wrote for that one. That is unfortunate. So back with our leader here. We're back under the pace car, and I'm going to be honest here, this is getting a little ridiculous. And of course, last night in our Cup Series, we had a race at Nashville Super Speedway.
I was there.
I mean,
it was
a little rough. I'm going to be honest with you. I was in race control for that one, so I was doing what Tom's doing right now, which is just having to deal with all these guys, make sure we get all the cautions handled, and everybody's, get everybody in line again. But Nashville should have been a really good race, but we had a few guys who were just driving a little bit over their heads, and we had a lot of really great battling, and it was a fantastic race to actually watch when the racing was going on. But every little slip up caused a caution, because you just barely touched somebody with the track conditions we had. They were flying into the wall, spinning around, blocking the track. So I was hoping there would be a little bit more forgiveness in it, but there just wasn't, and that just turned into a little bit of a caution fest. But overall,
we had a good run towards the end.
I mean, we did. We had a good run to the end, and then overall, I think it was a good race. The racing was absolutely intense, and everybody was battling for every position they could. But just little slip-ups caused major cautions, and it just kind of devolved from there. But so far, we've been pretty much all under caution. I think we've had 4 laps under green flag, so these guys really need to figure it out and get rolling right, or they're just going to have a bad time and just have eye pacing going on, which no one likes to watch, no one likes to drive. So I need these guys to figure it out. So let's see if I can pull up any movement in our top 10 here. So currently, Merrick Watchhorn still in first, Devin Lucan still in third. They're still in second, my bad. Mike DeWalt moves up 2 positions to third place. Condorian Davis still in fourth. Andrew Allen moves up 5 positions in fifth place. Blake Schneider in sixth. Evan Allen in seventh. Justin Potts in eighth. Clay Aries in ninth. And Ryan Sizemore in 10th. And Clay Aries up 12 positions to get up into ninth. That is some masterful movement. Evan Allen up 10 positions up in seventh. I mean, there's some good moving right there, but most of our top 5 is pretty much the same. They've been sitting there. Andrew Allen got up there pretty good. And our pace car is off. We'll go green again and hope for some more green flag running.
Green flag, green flag.
There's the restart. 91 gets away again. 52 drops into the high line there. Going to be battling the 20 out of this corner here. See how a couple people tapping the wall. So everyone kept it together there. And you can kind of see it here. That low line is pretty slow off the corner. You're not getting any sort of run because you have to keep it so under control in the corner. So you see the 21 there losing some spots to the outside lane. Oh, and we've got someone getting turned by the 48. 28 just got turned. I don't know if it'll stay green or not because they're off the track.
Caution,
And there's the caution. Man. So let's jump on board with the 48 here. We'll back it up and watch that. Yep, so here's the 48 getting into that corner. He just goes low, and the 28 just kind of turns a little bit in front of him. I mean, these guys they just keep wanting to wreck. This 48's just on that dash line. The 28's trying to take his corner and just keeps going low, doesn't realize he's under him. And that's just, he kind of spun himself there. I mean, goodness. And yes, Bobbert, I have to agree with you. This looks like it would be a good one to miss. Seems like you got lucky this week, missing both the races so far. Alright. So there's that incident. We'll jump back live. So back with our leader, Merrick Watchhorn here. We are just running laps upon laps under caution. I mean, absolute eye pacing going on here. Hopefully my SDK overlay will actually pop back up here. And Stale Pringle with the follow. Thanks, Fortson, buddy. Can't imagine it took you this long. And Robert, I have to ask you now, how long is your shit list for people wrecking your teammates? Is it just people wrecking your teammates to make it on the shit list? I mean, how long is this thing now? Pretty short. Okay. All right, I gotta make sure. For now, he says. For now. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's gonna grow. I mean, can I get on it just by shit talking you here, or do I have to actually do something on track to get on it? Or can I beat you in golf and get on it? Does that count? Are you count any of that? Possibly. Only if she's a good one. I actually have no idea if that actually comes over stream or not. I'm going to be honest with you. So Andy, any hopes and dreams here as we go green here for
10 green flag laps.
10 green flag laps is what we're hoping for. SDK,
I like to set
I really
my
need to
bars
show back up
to be
at this
attainable.
point because it is still struggling.
Green flag,
There's our
green
green
flag.
flag. 91, still your leader, gets a good launch there again. 52 is going to slide up into that high lane again. Let's see here. We got a good line out of 2 there. So we would have kept it straight. 3. Looks like everyone's still good out back. 91 still your leader. Devin Lucan in the 52 right there behind him. We now have Andrew Allen in the 88 up into 3rd, Mike DeWalt in 4th, and we got a battle for 5th happening. We'll see how that straightens out.
A little
Bobber,
battle going on there.
I have to thank you for making me an honorary member of the shit list. Hopefully I'm on it proper one day. I'll try to do my best to make it. And Mike DeWalt cleans that up. He's up there for 4th. 24 makes the pass for 5th. So we've got Blake Schneider in the 6th there for 6th. That kind of works out pretty well for him. 24 is going to dive in on Mike DeWalt. See if he can make it stick here out of the corner. It's not going to get him cleared. Oh, little tap there. Mike lifts. Sometimes it's what you got to do to make that pass work. I think 21 tapped the wall there. He might lose some time. He's going to try to make a run for it on the exit. So we've got a little bit of battling going on back here.
I think they finally found their pace, and
A lot of people going sort of single file and trying to stay just together here. 38 still on the inside of the 21. He's going to try to make it work. Still just waiting for SDK to figure itself out, so we can actually have some timing up. 38's going to slide in 2 cars now to the inside of the 21. Just a little bit of battle there. 2 car loses it. 21 clears them. They're going to go single file. So let's scroll back up here. Our leader is out by probably about, I'd say that's half a second. Right there. Devin Lucan's still in second behind him. So let's see if I can pull this up and it'll work. Oh, right, my overlay's broken again. Right. So let me try to reset this for another time. Make it work. Oh, goodness. I just hate technology sometimes, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes, I do.
Merrick Watchhorn well into the lead. Devin Lucan well into second place. Andrew Allen there in third. Getting chased down by the 24 car, and I'm actually forgetting Evan Allen. So Andrew Allen and Evan Allen are going to be battling for third here in a second. So we'll see the battle of the Allens here. And I'm just going to have to keep resetting this until... Oh, wait, no, it did pop up. I'm crazy. I'm
Hey,
crazy.
I see it.
We're good. We are good. So let me try to bring this up now. So yep, our battle for third right there. See if I can pull up the battle for first and pull up more than 2 positions. I don't think it's going to. That work? Yeah, that'll work. Alright. So Merrick Watchhorn's still in first. Devin Lucan's still in second. You see Andrew Allen up 7 spots in third. Evan Allen up 13 spots for fourth. Mike DeWalt stays in fifth. Justin Potts, Condorian Davis, Joseph Enright, Nate Pollard, and Brandon Meyer, your top 10 right now. So Mike DeWalt getting a little bit run down by the 38. He's going to be battling him here in a moment. But our battle for third, 24 on the 88 there. They're just going to sort of chill out. 24 is trying to make it work, but it's really hard to get by people on the low line. He's going to dive in here. Oh, he's going to check up to get from swiping up into the 88 here. Looks like, oh, they tap on the exit there. They're both full throttle. We're going to keep this thing going. 24 diving way low. 88 running the wall. Looks like 24 is going to clear him and try to get the run. 88 is going to battle back here out of the corner. He's going to be single file, can't get it. So 24 moves into third place. The 88 moves into fourth place. And I don't think Andrew Allen's going to give up on that one. I think he's going to keep going back at it. 91 still your leader, way out front. Devin Lucan way out in second. Our little battle for third with the 24 seems to be losing time off the 88 there, so he seems to be running away a little bit. And then in fifth place we got Mike DeWalt. 38 keeps trying to make moves on him, can't necessarily get to his bumper. And we got a little squabble back there for 10th. So finally got some green flag racing in, and this is almost what I expected. A couple of guys to be really quick and kind of get out with it, and then some small packs. Of course, we have a pretty small field tonight. Only 20 drivers made it in the field tonight, so not a lot of opportunities in the field to make up positions and make up some points. We're going to have a few battles here or there. Everybody seems to be single filed out, just running through this run. And I'm interested to see who's going to actually switch up some strategy, who's going to take tires early, who's going to try to make it for a longer fuel run and just try to survive on their ruined tires and see what strategy.
Yeah, I'm sure some of those tires are bad now, but there has been a lot of caution laps, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, out of our 40 laps, I think we've run probably 25 of them under caution, so you're really saving tires in that and doing that. So because like a normal tire run, I think they start to really degrade after about 35, 40. So this is usually about where they'd start to fall off as far as I'm aware, but since we've run 25 laps under caution, I'd say we can probably get another 15 laps before we start seeing people actually wear out their tires. Yeah, just sort of single file. You see the 33 making a pass in the 71 there. Just pretty calm racing at this point. Looks like everybody got their jitters out. Everyone's back single file, just trying to get their laps in. Andy, have you seen any particular trends you've been noticing, or just sort of watching from a distance, just seeing what happens?
Just kind of watching from a distance. Hey, Tom's back.
Yeah, we finally got some green flag running in. He's not busy trying to control cautions.
Yeah, for my first time back in race control, these guys are really making me do my fucking job. So I'm glad my buttons work and things are progressing here as we're moving forward, getting under some green flag laps.
And that's the thing, like, a lot of people don't realize when you're doing RC, you can have a really easy night, or it can be a shit show sometimes, where you're just constantly going back and forth, having to really take care of, like, taking down notes, making sure everything's happening properly, and you're doing a lot. And that's like, you got a taste of what I was doing last night, just trying to corral everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So the on-track battle I'm focused on right now is with Joseph Enright in the 2, Nate Pollard in the 016, and the 18 of Kyle Munson. This has been a hornet's nest. Right now, Kyle Moore, the spectator, but last few laps, it's been a strong battle.
Absolutely, and that's one of the packs that's actually been fighting back and forth, kind of the battle for 10th there. They've been squabbling since the restart, because everyone out in front of them kind of got straightened out and started making their runs. And I'm seeing it now. Merrick Watchman out to an almost 3-second lead. Devin Lucan has almost 2 seconds on Evan Allen. It looks like he's gaining slowly. And then we got
Repeat is on.
2 seconds to Andrew Allen and another half a second back to Mike DeWalt. So Mike DeWalt might catch 4th here, but right now our leader, Merrick Watchorn, he's on his way to a wow, I can't speak English half the time. Three-peat. And as we take this lap, we'll go to lap 48, so we're almost a third of the way through it. We're getting some good green flags. And then, Tom, do you have any indication on what the tire wear looks like so far? Do you have any idea what anybody's strategy is going to be?
Yeah, so I mean, as you guys know, the outside line is dominant here. I imagine they can make it on a full fuel run with these tires, but if you beat them up and go hard in the paint early, you're going to last maybe half of that run. I am told right now these tires can go, I would imagine, about 40-45 laps before you really start seeing them wear in. So we should be at that point here right about now.
Now, it's like with that, though, we've had a lot of caution laps. So that has saved a good bit of wear. Oh, and Munson gets tapped out of the corner. He's going to spin to the inside. Hopefully he can get back going. Oh, we got a caution because of it.
It's a caution.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
So let's go back and watch that again. Let's get onto his car for it. Let's go back. So, got him on the inside of the 2 there. They're battling hard. He's going to floor it out. He's going to just slide up a little bit, tap the 2, and that car just gets loose, loses the back end of it. He just slides into that wall. Yeah, and unfortunately, that's just what happens here. As you're on the exit of the corner, you gotta make sure you get your exit right, or you're just going to lose the back end. So that's unfortunate for him. So we're going to jump live to our leader again, who is making a pit stop right now. Looks like some people are actually choosing to pit. So we'll jump onto pit road here. Let's see if I can get a better camera. That's not the one I want. Here we go. So we see Nate Pollard coming out, and he's going to jump up a lot of spots, it looks like. So Nate Pollard comes out in first. He must have done a 2-tire or a no-tire stop there. Merrick Watchorn comes out second, Evan Allen in third, Devin Lucan in fourth, Andrew Allen in fifth, Mike DeWalt sixth, Justin Potts seventh, Steven Jr. in eighth, Kendorian Davis in ninth, and Joseph Enright comes out 10th there. So that was an impressive thing from Nate Pollard. We'll see if he can hold on to it here. So he's going to restart.
He's betting that they're going to be in the pits again.
I mean, this is going to be interesting for him. I'm going to be honest. Now, I'm guessing Brandon Myers a lap down, sitting where he is. Yeah, I'm going to assume so. So he's going to get the wave around here. And Ryan, I agree, the 24 was faster overall. He was making really good progress on that green flag run. He's going to be a little bit closer now. Let's see here. Yeah, he's going to be right behind Nate Pollard here. Oh, as Nate Pollard comes back down pit road, he's going to give up the lead. So he might have made a mistake on pit road there.
I didn't get tires.
Yeah, that might have been what it is. Because he was just too quick going through there. He might have missed his box,
I can
honestly.
confirm. Can confirm. Missed the box and needed to get tires.
That is rough. Misses his box, going to lose all that position. Going to go right back to the back. So we've got the 91 restarting in first, the 24 restarting in second. And the 24 might actually be able to battle the 91 here. They were both showing incredible speed under that green flag run. Andrew Allen third, Devin Lucan fourth, Justin Potts fifth. As pace car is off, we're going to get back to some green flag racing here. Just under 100 laps to go. We'll see these guys come out of 4 for like the 9th time.
Green.
Restart, and there's the green. 91 with a fantastic launch, 88 right behind him. See if the 24 can clear up here. Looks like the 24 is going to find the space to clear. 91 is going to drive away from him with the great run out of that corner. And 24 diving it in, trying to make up some time. Let's see here. We got some
Caution,
squabbling,
yellow flag.
and oh, we got another caution. So we are going to transition, and I'll try to find that caution. So we're right on board with Kyle Munson here. So into the front stretch here. He's going to turn into turn 1 and just lose the back end completely. And he's going to slide all the way around.
Went too hard in the paint.
Just did a full 360 there, gets it back rolling. That's our caution. So that is just part of this short track racing. You got to really hold on to that back end because it seems to be getting really loose. We'll go back live with our leader. We are back under caution again. So the 24 car didn't really have a chance to show off if he had any true speed there, but right now he is up 15 positions off the start, up into second place. Andrew Allen up into third, up 7 spots. Devin Lucan is down 2 spots in fourth place. Mike DeWall managed to hold on to fifth. Justin Potts in sixth. Joseph Enright in seventh. Condorian Davis in eighth. Blake Schneider in ninth. And Nicholas Van Hemert in 10th. So our top 10, not a whole lot of movement past Andrew Allen and Evan Allen managing to bust their way in and really make it up there to the top 3 and hang out in those podium positions. So they're showing some massive improvement off of qualifying. But of course, Merrick Watchorn just kind of keeping it cool, calm, collected, just controlling this race all the way through. What is that, our 8th caution now? 9th caution? Too
8
many
or 9,
cautions?
yeah.
I mean, it's getting a little ridiculous, Andy.
It is, and you know, as the track's changing, it's going to change, or as the tires are changing, track's changing, dynamics are changing, and
Let's actually
you
bring
know,
up the weather here. So our general temperature is what looks like 65 degrees, and track temp's about 80, so just a little warm. Could be a lot worse. So that might play a little bit into what's going on here. I think the sun's trying to come back out. So, I mean, we're going to have a little bit of shifting track conditions, but overall, just I think the tires are starting to go dead. And that restart was cold tires for Kyle Munson, so he wasn't really used to driving on those yet. So they might not have gotten properly warmed up.
right.
So that's definitely a thing these drivers have to watch out for now. But everyone kind of reset their tires under that last caution after that good green flag run. So we'll see if they can get settled back in here, get it under control. As our pace car is off, so we're going to roll through 3 and 4 again and get ready for another green flag restart here. '91 is the control on the outside there.
Green flag.
There's the green flag. 91 gets a good launch. 24 stays right with him though. 88 wants to go high. We got the 20 going to the inside of the 52 there. We'll see if he can make that stick for 4th. And Merrick Watchorn going to keep first. Evan Allen in second. Andrew Allen in third. Mike DeWalt manages to hold on to fourth there. Looks like Devin Lucan might try to battle him up the inside there and try to get back on him. Looks like Mike DeWalt cleared him. They're mostly single filed out again. We've got the 33 trying to survive down low there. Oh, and 52 spins out of 2, collects a couple of cars.
Yellow flag is
That's going to
out.
be another caution. And that is, oof, that might really hurt. Might really hurt Devin Lucan's day there. So let's hop on board with him and try to go watch that. Back this up. Alright, so here we are on board with the 52 of Devin Lucan. He's going to roll into one there, trying to get it rolling, taps the wall, turns it to get it out of the wall, and just turns the car. And then he's got contact with the 2 there, and the 33's got nowhere to go. So that's going to be some decent... Oh, and then Brandon Meyer. Oh, man. Let's get on board with Brandon Meyer there. Let's watch his angle of that. So he's got to get himself fixed and spun back around. So, out of 4 there. And Brandon Meyer hanging out back here. You see 52 start to spin down there. 33 hits him. Brandon Meyer's checking up. And then he gets just pushed from the 7. Goodness. Brandon Meyer was trying to stop, and the 7 just pushed him into it. That really sucks for Brandon. He was already not having a great race. So a lot of damage to the 71, a lot of damage to the 33, a lot of damage to 52 there. We'll see if that affects anybody greatly. We'll hop back live with our leader. Looks like everyone's getting collected behind the pace car here. So now our top 10 as it stands. Here we go. It's not pulling up anything. So I'll just have to read off our top 10 here. So Merrick Watchorn's still your leader. Evan Allen still in second, up 15 spots on the day. Andrew Allen still in third, up 7 spots on the day. Mike DeWald up into 4th. Blake Schneider into 5th. Justin Potts into 6th. Kendorian Davis into 7th. Nate Pollard into 8th. Stephen Jr. into 9th. And Clay Aries into 10th. So a little bit of movement throughout the top of the field now. Nate Pollard was up 10 spots for that 7th place. So he's doing really well. Clay Aries up 11 spots for that 10th place. Excuse me. And so we've got a couple of people who've had a few incidents sort of moving back. Devin Lucan got some good damage. Brandon Meyer got good damage. Nicholas Van Heemer got good damage. They're all in pit road currently fixing their damage. So that's a real blow to theirs. And yeah, Ryan, as you said, bound to happen eventually. I mean, something like that was bound to happen with Devin. I mean, he kind of has a consistency with getting into a few incidents here. So it's an unfortunate thing, but we're going to go back green here. 91 still your control car in the outside lane. 24 going to restart from the inside here. And we'll see how they do here.
Green flag, green flag.
There's the green flag. 91 gets a good launch as he's been doing. 24 stays right with him. Looks like 20 cars going to try to hold on to that 3rd place on the outside. He's going to keep it. 88 falls back into 4th. Oh, and the 20 dives in too hard. Looks like he tapped the wall there. It's going to hold up everybody. Our leader is kind of just running away with it again. 24 kind of staying with him. We'll have to see how that works out. We've got a few guys battling back here. Nate Pollard trying to make a pass on the 21. Let's see here. Anybody else doing anything interesting? It's pretty single filed here. So let's see if Nate Pollard can get this pass done. He is sticking with the 21 down there. Looks like the 21 tapped the wall there. It's a slow exit there. 16 there, managing to really hold on to it. That's actually impressive down that bottom lane. He's going to make that pass work. He's going to slot in there. Got Andrew Allen all over the bumper of Mike DeWalt. That'll be for 3rd place. if he can actually get there. Merrick Watchhorn's still out front. Got 24 still behind him. It looks like the 24 is staying with him better than a lot of people could. Not letting him really run away, but still a little bit of a gap there, about half a second. But it looks like Mike is the roadblock right here for this top three here. I don't know. I honestly don't know how much the 88 and 30 actually want to get by him and start trying to catch.
They get by him and it'll start burning tires away.
It's like, are you hurting your tires more by staying behind somebody and in that little bit of dirty air, or are you going to burn your tires more by getting out in front of them and just running full bore trying to catch the leaders again? Because we're going to start getting into some more tire wear, because these tires are now about 20 laps old. And actually, I might be able to pull that up. Yeah, here we are. So you see everyone's tires are about 21 laps old here. So here in about 10, 20 laps, we'll start seeing those start to really wear. We might see some results from that. But right now, everyone should be trying to just save them and run. And Mike is the roadblock there in third. Got the 88 and the 38 wanting to get by him. And the 24 is still sticking with your lead at the 91, not letting him go. But our battle is going to be here at third. So Andy, we're now at the halfway point of this race. Do you think we're going to get a bunch more cautions here? You think they've kind of figured it out now? We might be able to get some good green here. And I just got the message 24.
I don't want to throw any, sort of hexes on what's going on, because it looks like these boys are finally starting to settle in, find their groove. I think you're going to get some green flags from here on out. I'll let you know, actually, here now we're at the halfway point. It's actually about time for me to step on out of the booth, but I definitely want to thank you for having me on the broadcast for the first half, and good luck to you for the rest of the season.
All right, yeah, Andy, thanks for hopping in with us.
Thanks for coming on, bro.
You can
yep, later, Tom.
Keep showing up for those cup races, and I'll top that up. Twitch.tv/XHorseBoatX. Over there Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern for the Gears Cup Series. You can see Tom, and most of the time Andy's going to be with him, so hopefully that'll keep happening. And those are some great shows to watch. They put on a good show. It's a good time over there, so be sure to tune in for those 8 p.m. Monday nights. 24 is catching our leader, 91. He's trying to get by him, trying to make things work. So Tom, we've
now that they've gone green flag, yeah, I was gonna say I could actually talk to you again. Hopefully, they don't screw me over. But yeah, good. We've only had, it sounds like a lot, but 7 cautions. Some guys just trying to get to know this track again. Like you mentioned at the top of the show, Nate, some of these guys may not have had much experience since the revamp. So I'm sure that changes their perspective on where they think they could put the car. And I also believe the time of the year the sim is set in, I do believe that has an effect on how this track reacts.
Yeah, and that's something I haven't mentioned. With Gears here, we actually run all our track events. We time them and put the dates as the actual date of the event happening in real life. So the track here is simulating what is happening now in real life, basically. So it's set in March. So it's a little bit colder, and you'll see different results. And as we get to summer, tracks will really heat up because we're setting that as actually happening in June, July, August. And some of these tracks are going to be in those real zones where everything happens. And that lap car really holds up to 24 there.
Yeah, I was
really
gonna say,
make up some time. But yeah, I mean, we're watching a good battle here with the 24 trying to get on the 91, trying to get by him. He was trying to make anything work on him. But Merrick Watchhorn, our back-to-back winner, of course, trying to go for a three-peat. He has held him off so far tonight.
Again, Merrick is so skilled with this car. He understands it front and back. You can tell by the way that he drives it. So for even Evan Allen, looks like he's closing in. Has given the, as you mentioned before, the best run for his money here tonight, and it's been a pretty good battle between these two characters.
Absolutely, and Evan had a absolutely massive run through that first green flag stint. He's up 15 spots from where he started, up to now being second. So he's had to make up a lot of ground and make a lot of good passes to get up here and try to battle for this win. But he is definitely quick enough to try to contend. It looks like he taps the wall a little bit there, trying to get aggressive through the corner. So he's gonna have to make that back up. And the thing with Merrick is just like, he's got great speed, but the biggest thing is he is smooth on the track. You're not seeing very jumpy steering. You're not seeing him crawl and spin and drift all over the place. I mean, he is just absolutely smooth. Just keeps it nice and easy. And this thing just calm, controlled, collected is how I refer to his driving, because he just constantly just keeps it right under control and just gets the best out of what the car can do. So, and that's something I actually find interesting here, is what this Xfinity car can actually do on short tracks, because I don't have a lot of experience with them, so I don't know if there actually are a good short track car or not. And some of these guys are making it work, some of these guys are struggling a little bit to figure it out, but it seems like everybody's got it figured out now. Going to try to get back up there. I mean, just keep having to go back to it. And throughout the rest of the field, everybody's pretty much single file. So we've got not a lot of action happening. You see, here we only had.
Looks like somebody pitting there.
Yep, so that's the 7 car, Devin Lowry, going in for a pit stop. And that's, we
Yeah,
should
I think
actually be near a pit window here. I can pull up pit strategy again. So our tires are now 37 laps old, so we're getting close to where they start to wear out and you start to feel it a little bit. So we'll see who decides to pit early, who decides to take a tire strategy over a fuel strategy here.
And for the 7 car, he had been struggling a little bit there for the last 10 laps or so. He's got damage, so unfortunately he's probably a little bit out of whack in that Xfinity car. But trying to keep it together, and hats off to him to try.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And it's a small field tonight, so the longer you can stay out and the longer you can try to survive and try to make up any positions you can, it's going to be a good points day for you, because your worst position is 20th, so I mean, you're going to get some good points no matter what. So these battles toward the back are going to be more important than most things here. But a lot of people caught a good bit of damage from the early cautions and little spins here or there, getting into the wall, and just some contacts that happened. The 24 car, oh my gosh, he got inside. He's spinning the 91. They keep it straight. We'll see if they can get going again. And the 20 car is going to just come up and absolutely capitalize. 24 stuck on the inside. I gotta get up
we
here.
Gotta call it.
Caution.
Yep, and there's the caution. 24 stuck on the inside wall there. Looks like Mike's gonna take the lead off of that. I mean, that was crazy. So let's see if I can go back and catch that. Back.
Start your engine, hear it roar. Feel the power you've been longing for. Racing dreams in the headlights gleam.
All right, so we're hopping on board the 24 here. You see them come out of 3. He's going to really catch him going into 1 here. So he's going to just absolutely dive it in. The 91 taps the wall. 24 tries to slow up. And man, just little contact there. Sends the 24 through the grass. And the 91 kind of gets going again. Let's back that up a little bit from his angle. So you see the entry into 1 there. Just, yep, gets the wall, comes down a little bit. 24 was trying to check up, give him a little bit of space. They just make contact there. So the 91 gets going, 24 gets stuck on the inside, and here comes Mike DeWalt. He's going to capitalize off of that mistake here. He's going to take the lead once the caution comes out. That is an unfortunate incident. I don't think either one of them is truly at fault for that. Just kind of both of them kind of made mistakes on that one, with 24 diving in, 91 tapping the wall, and just not a lot of space for them to try to fix it. So that is unfortunate for them. So we'll go back live here. So we've now got Mike DeWalt as your new leader. I think the first new leader we've had. Merrick Watchorn now in second, Justin Potts now in third, Andrew Allen in fourth, Nate Pollard in fifth, Kendorian Davis in sixth, Stephen Jr. in seventh, Joseph Enright in eighth, Clay Aries in ninth, and Jimmy Inslee in 10th. So Clay Aries up 12 spots, Jimmy Inslee plus 10 spots to hold on to 9th and 10th there, Nate Pollard plus 13 spots hanging out in 5th. So we'll see how many people choose to pit here. Looks like a couple of people pit when the caution first came out. I don't think anyone else is going to be coming down here. And it looks like our 52 is going to try to get the wave around here. He had a lot of damage to fix, so he was on pit road for a while and a few laps down. And yep, so there goes the 52. We're going to get double stacked here. So we're going to be going green with
I'm more
106
shocked.
laps to go.
Sorry, Nate. I am shocked that that caution went unclaimed.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So, and that's honestly,
That's interesting. Definitely interesting.
I find it interesting because I'm surprised neither one of them actually want to take responsibility for it and instead risk a post-race review with a possible.
That's what I'm
massive
saying.
penalty.
Like, take an EOL.
So,
yeah.
but at the same time, from what I saw, I'm going to rule that. I think it was mainly a racing
Green
incident.
flag,
As we go
green
green
flag.
here, and then 20 gets a good launch on the outside, 91 staying right with him. And the second row staying right there, too. Let's see if the 91 can clear himself. He can't. 20's going to get a good run. That's Mike DeWalt. 2-year drought. He's has some hopes here. 91's going to slot in. Oh, he's going to try to stay low. 20's going to clear him. Oh, and we got a spinner in the
53.
back. 53 spun. Yeah, we got another caution here. So we're going to go find out what happened with the 53 there. It's Jimmy Inslee. So we'll back it up, hop on board with him. See what happened there. So we're on board with the 53 as we enter 3 here. And just a slight tap from Stephen Jr. behind, and that just, yep, same thing we've seen a couple of times tonight. Just really lifts the back end. You lose all steering there. Car just spins around. Nothing you can really do on that one. That is unfortunate for him. So we're going to go back live with our leader here. So Mike DeWalt held onto the lead during that little sprint there. Merrick Watchorn still in second. Andrew Allen third, Justin Potts fourth, Kendorian Davis fifth, Nate Pollard sixth, Joseph Enright seventh, Stephen Jr. eighth, Blake Schneider ninth, and Clay Aries in 10th. So Jimmy Inslee with that spin, he's only down in 9th. I don't know if he has a lot of damage off of that, so he might not even need to come down pit road to fix anything. I think he'll want a fresh set of tires, if anything. But Mike DeWalt now leader, and he's been pretty quick, hanging out in the top 5 pretty much all race. We'll see how hard the 91 wants to get back by him. We'll see how hard he fights for it. But Mike DeWalt, as I mentioned in pre-race, he is on a 2-year drought with a win here, and he hasn't won since 2023, so just about 2 years now. And he has been fantastic racing since then. He hasn't fallen off at all, just he hasn't managed to get the win. He's finished multiple second places, multiple third places, a lot of top 5s, a lot of top 10s. He's still been very consistent, very fast, but just that elusive win has just been outside of his reach. So here we're going to be going green with just under 100 or just under 50 to go here, so he's got a chance at it here. I think everyone's going to need to do another pit stop probably for some tires, if anything. But they might be counting on another caution here. We're going to double stack here as we go 1 to green. So we're going to roll around one more time, take another green flag. We're going to watch this battle for first because the 91 is not going to give it up, not going to give up going for it here.
Now, I'm not going to, as race control, just a little inside perspective here for the program. We have 9 cautions here tonight. I am thinking here, if we cannot get it together here soon, we might have to go to single file restarts. Something that I do not want to pull a trigger on, kind of my nuclear button, if you will.
It's kind of a
we gotta get
lose-lose
to this
in
race.
general, because
Yeah, it
it's
is
like
a lose-lose.
it's you lessen the chance of cars being side by side, but at the same time you increase the risk of people diving in. So it's
Yeah,
a
it's a
lose-lose. But
double-edged sword.
we're coming to the green
Yeah.
flag here.
Green, green, green.
20 gets a great launch. 91 right with him again. 20 car can't clear him. 91's going to stay on the inside here. We'll see who gets the better run out of 2. It's of course the high side. 91 is getting that side draft, staying right on him. Both had a nearly perfect exit. They're door to door here going into 3. 91 dives lower. 20 car gets the better run, better speed through mid corner here. We'll see how they come off. Looks like the 91 has the advantage on that one, and 91's going to clear. 20 car in second. 88 trying to hold on to 4th place as 20 gets slowed up a little bit. 38 bumps him. So we now got 91 back into 1st. We've got the 20 car, Mike DeWalt in 2nd. 38 of Jeremy Eshelman in 3rd. Andrew Allen in the 88 in 4th, and Nate Pollard in the 16 in 5th place right now. And Andrew Allen gets a little squirrely. He's going to lose a position off of that one. Nate Pollard's going to go right by him. We've got a little bit of battling behind him. Blake Schneider and the 21 of, who is that, Kendorian Davis? Who's in 21? I'm going crazy.
Yeah, it's Kendorian.
Yeah, Kendorian Davis.
Yes, it is.
Mike DeWalt is falling off a little bit there. He lost 2 positions through that corner. He's got to try to recover. Justin Potts there in the 38, going to try to get back on him. Going to try to get to our leader here. 91 has lost a little bit of speed here. That or everyone else has really found it. So our battle for 1st, we've got Merrick Watchhorn still in 1st. The 38 is all over him in 2nd. Nate Pollard in 3rd, up 15 spots as you can see there. Andrew Allen up 6 spots into 4th. Mike DeWalt fell back into 5th. Joseph Enright in 6th. Clay Aries up 14 spots in 7th. Blake Schneider in 8th. Jimmy Inslee up 11 spots in 9th. And Dorian Davis in 10th. That's our top 10 as we run right now. But this battle for 1st is heating up. Justin Potts wants it. Merrick Watchhorn is going to hold on to it.
Oh, man, this battle between Pollard and Andrew Allen is getting buck wild right now.
Yep, and that's the battle for 3rd right back there. And Mike DeWalt is just watching as a bystander, going to wait for his moment. 38 not letting the 91 get away. He gets a
and
little
Evan Allen trying to
out of the
march
corner
right
there.
now as well.
You got to keep jumping back and forth between these guys here.
Dude, he's in a fist fight right now trying to get that lap back.
I mean, yeah, it's hard battling all over the place here. And it looks like the 38's backed off a little bit. Of course, if I pull up our pit strategy here, you can
Time
see
is definitely of the essence. Strategy, hopefully a long green flag run promotes a little bit more strategy here, Nate.
absolutely, and that's things like I think here it's all tires. And as you see here, just about everybody is on 15 lap old tires now. It's a pretty even playing field for everybody. And so some people might be trying to take them to the end. Some people probably need a new set with how hard they're running. But we've got just over 40 laps, about 42 laps to go here, so we'll see what happens here. Merrick Watchhorn kind of extending his lead. 38 falling back just a little bit. We've got 16 of Nate Pollard holding on to 3rd place. He's got a pretty good gap to the 88 now. Mike DeWalt right behind the 88 in 5th. So we're gonna see if they can maneuver a little bit, try to make up some time on anybody. But right now, our top 5 very single file. Most of our top 10 really single file. Not a lot of movement through the field right now. A lot of single file racing. Everybody holding on to this run as we are green flag here.
Everybody's pretty spread out now.
And we are now 40 to go here. And like I said, it's going to be a quick race. These are 22-second lap times. We've only got 150 laps here, so pretty quick. I mean, just the 91 just kind of working on that lead, staying out there. I mean, just, man. He's just back to calm, cool, collected driving there, just keeping it really smooth. Justin Potts, I think, worked through a lot of his speed there. He's trying to get back to him, but it's getting harder and harder to do as he's making up a good bit of time through the mid-corner there. Nate Pollard in 3rd might be catching a little bit. I need to watch these lap times some. but I'm actually going to try not to jinx it right now. And I'm going to take us into a loose and loud, so hopefully we can get some good engine noise here. So let's go into that, and hopefully they can keep it green. back from the loose and loud here. back up a little more information here. We were watching some Mike DeWalt there, watching a little bit from Justin Potts. Mike's trying to get by this 88, a little bit held up here. Coming to 23 to go now, 24 to go.
Yeah, we actually have had a really nice knock on wood long green flag run.
Yep.
Sprocket finally getting it together again. IRP, I kind of thought it was 50-50. It was either going to be, you know, one of the sickest short tracks we've ever run, or we would have a little bit of issue. And it turns out we've had a little bit of an issue. But nevertheless, it has been a decent race. It's geared up to be a good finish here.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we've had some really good racing here in these green flag runs. A lot of hard battling, which is really good to see. So people have managed to figure out how they're driving, where their car's really going, what's going on. So that's good to see that they've figured it out and they're running some good laps now. 91 out to a really good lead. 38 pretty safe in second. 16 pretty safe in third. The battle here for fourth, 88 and the 20. And the 20 just really wants by, and the 88 is really not letting them by. And there's not a whole lot of movement past that. People trading back and forth, back in 10th. Let's actually go watch that real quick. So we've got Steven Jr. moving on the inside of the 21 there. See if he can try to get that one. That 48 might be holding them up a little bit. Looks like they're going to clear out and get single file here. He might be trying to make a move on the 48 here too. He is. He's going to make that move.
Looks like the 7 is pitting again.
Yep, and 7 is pitting. I can bring this back up to show that pretty much everybody in the top 10 here is on the same tires now. So all of them are going to start feeling it here pretty soon. And I'd say, frankly, all of them will probably be trying to just hold on to those same tires if this stays green. Just try to run it out because they've definitely got enough gas.
I mean, I would. If you had the tires, if you got enough gas, go for it, man.
Yeah,
go for it, especially if everybody else is. We should tell the winner to see if they can go jump in that pond, 3 and 4 there.
I mean, honestly, they need to try it. To be honest, they need to try. Let's see if anything happens here. Because there's got to be a way to get through it. Stags, I'm seeing your message of quiet. Is that our audio, which I hope it is, because I'm seeing good levels, or it's just the racing?
And Dorian Davis banging doors right there.
Yeah. There's the leader, Eric Watchman, trying to come down. This is a little low. That is wild with what I'm pulling up on my mixer here. Quiet. Is it good now, Stags? I want to make sure these audio is down. I like to fix them every week. Our 91 is right on the back end of the 48 here. I mean, that is, you can try to navigate them pretty quick.
That's a danger zone.
Oh my gosh! And the 91 gets spun by the 48. That's a caution.
Oh my God! I gotta go.
Oh my goodness. Yep, Tom has to go do some race control on that one. We're gonna go watch that back, because that was wild. Trying to get by the lapper, ends up getting spun. Let's see what happens here. So let's hop on, we're watching the 91 here. So he's right behind the 48 here, coming out of turn 2. He goes low. 48 stays very high. I don't know if the 91 came up too much. The 48 came down a little bit off of that one. Let's back that up. I'm going to hop on board with the 48 here. And let's watch that back. So you see him enter 1 here. He's going to stay high here. Eric Watchman appears down low. The 48 just taps the wall a little bit and comes down just a little bit. The 91 didn't leave him a lot of space on that. Watch that one more time here. Watch this in slow-mo once we get here. So you see the 91's coming up. 48 taps the wall just a little bit. Comes up, and that might be some net code involved as well, but the 91 takes a 360 there. Noses into the wall. Oh, man. That's going to be damage for the 91. I don't know if he's going to be able to survive on that one. That is so unfortunate.
Yeah, that is, it is truly unfortunate that happened to him there. Merrick just trying to get around. He's just an island boy. He's just trying to make it. And, trying to get around some lap traffic. 48 of Clayton Ayers, unfortunately for him. It's going to result for the 48 being held a lap because that is his second strike tonight.
That is very unfortunate for the 91, but I will say he's holding on to 4th right now. So he didn't lose too many spots on that. Depending on the damage to his car, he might be able to get back at it. But our new leader, Justin Potts, 2nd place Nate Pollard, 3rd place Mike DeWalt, Merrick Watchorn back to 4th, Andrew Allen in 5th, Blake Schneider 6th, Joseph Enright 7th, Kendorian Davis 8th, Jimmy Inslee 9th, and Steven Jr. in 10th. This is crazy. I mean, this is just crazy. I did not expect that. I was expecting the lap traffic to hold up the 91 a little bit and try to let the 38 back in there, see if he could take advantage of that. But that was insane.
Yeah.
And so it looks like we're going to be going green here with 11 to go. So a little 10-lap sprint, 11-lap sprint here. So our 38 is the control car on the outside that has been the preferred lane all race. 16 restarted from the inside. Merrick Watchorn in the 91 right there, 2nd row outside. 20 in the Mike DeWalt in the 20 car, 3rd place, 2nd row on the inside. We've got a really small field now. We'll see how these guys can hold on to it here. We'll see who can hold on to the lead because Merrick is going to want it back.
Green, green, green.
There's the green flag. 38 launches good. 16 spins tires a little bit.
Evan Allen sounding like the Predator over the comms right now. Mic issues.
Oh, and Blake hits the wall, collects the 21.
Caution, yellow flag.
Yeah, that's a caution.
Oh, man. So we'll have to transition and go look at that one real quick. Try to hop on board the 6 car. Riding on the 6 car here, going into turn 1, turn 2 here. He just loses that back end, smacks the wall. He's holding the brakes, 21 touches him, gets through there. And the 6 car just all alone on the backstretch there. That is an unfortunate incident. So that caution will probably make it to where we're gonna end up doing a artificial green white checker here. Probably a 2 or 3 lap jump here. Back into live here. So the 91 moved up into 2nd place. So he's going to be restarting on the inside. Whoop, little blip there from the 38. Hopefully that doesn't indicate any issues. As our 7 car takes his lucky dog and gets his lap back. So 38, your leader still. That's Justin Potts in the 38. Merrick Watchorn in the 91 in 2nd. Nate Pollard in the 016 in the 3rd. And then we've got Mike DeWalt in 20, Andrew Allen in the 88th and 5th, Joseph Enright 6th, Kendorian Davis 7th, Jimmy Inslee 8th, Steven Jr. 9th, Evan Allen back up into 10th. And this is just insane racing now. This is now turned into a massive battle here. A lot of really fast guys all collected here. We'll see if they can keep it green and try to get to the end here. It's going to be a mad dash.
Now, it wasn't on my card tonight that a lap down driver would inadvertently take out the leader.
Yeah, just
with
I don't
Indigo.
think it's not really on the bingo card anywhere for a lap down car to interfere, and I don't want to be mean to the 48 here because it was just a mistake there, but
it was
just dump
really
the leader. Like you'd never want a lap down car to just dump the leader like that. But Merrick held on to it pretty well. He's now up into 2nd place and going to be restarting on the front row down the inside line here. We'll see how well he can hold on to it if he can get by the 38 because the 38 has shown good speed. So we'll see how they handle it here.
Dude has had back-to-back wins, but yet I have a soft spot for him because it seems like he's been screwed a couple times over tonight, and he's just coming back with perseverance and adversity. Hats off to him. The 3P is still on here as we come to 6 laps to go.
Mike DeWalt is still right there. He could end this drought depending on what happens here. Justin Potts could be a first-time winner. Just all depends here. It's going to be a mad dash going green with 6 to go.
Pepper needs new
3-4
shorts.
here.
Green, green, green.
There's the green flag. 91 stays right with the 38. 20 car is right there as well. See how much speed the 91 can carry on that mid-low line there. 38's going to stay right outside. They're door-to-door. 91's still stuck on that inside. Has to really slow up, control the car. He's going to see still technically inside. I don't think 38's clear. He makes it clear on the exit there. 38's going to retain the lead.
Wow.
91 in second. Third place, 20. Fourth place, Nate Pollard in the 16 there. I mean, they are under a blanket right there at the top 4. And 38 getting a little bit of space on the back stretch.
This is wild.
I mean, this is just crazy racing. And Nate Pollard making a move on Mike DeWalt there.
Ooh.
Doesn't hold on to it.
Potts with like a car length, maybe a car length and a half.
I mean, just not
2
enough.
now?
Not enough to be comfortable still.
Oh, and he's blinking. No.
Yeah, we did see a decent blink from him. Hopefully that doesn't interfere with anything here. American's a little loose on that exit. He's going to lose some time to Mike DeWalt. Yep, Justin Potts is blinking just a little bit. Hopefully that clears itself up. Mike DeWalt might have the run here. Nope, 91's going to clear him again. But Mike is now right there in the battle for second. 38 has built up a little bit of a lead here. Pollard gets under Mike DeWalt there. He's going to try to hold on to it.
What happened?
I mean, this is just crazy racing here. Merrick needs to find the speed he's had here. And Nate Pollard makes the pass. 88's going to try to look for position there on the 20. Looks like he's going to back out of that one. A little bit of a roadblock back here for fourth. We are now on the white flag lap. 38 securely in front, 91 securely in second, 16, right, I'd say relatively securely in third there. The battle for fourth with the 88 and the 20. Oh, 2 car got a little squirrely there. He's going to lose some spots. But here comes our leader. 38 car is going to win it at IRP in the Laster 150 here. I believe that's his first year's win as well. Merrick
Yes, it
Watchorn
is.
coming up second.
Congratulations.
Nate Pollard with plus 15 spots for third. I mean, that is impressive right there. We see him doing some victory donuts there. I mean, that was just insane racing right there toward the end. Insane. So Justin Potts managed to make his speed hold on there. He held off our almost dominant 91 car there, who got unfortunately involved in some incidents toward the end of the race there. So we'll see who can bring up here. And Nate Pollard is ready for an interview. We'll go ahead and drag him in. Nate Pollard, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
So you just had a massive storm through the field there, and you managed to pick up third place plus 15 spots on the day. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I especially because I bought this track like 15 minutes before the race started and didn't have any practice on it.
Well, you mean you showed up and had some decent speed there. You definitely got better as the race went on. You had really good battles throughout the field. You managed to really get around Mike DeWalt there. He was a bit of a roadblock for you. Was there any particular strategy you had going into it, or were you just trying to just hold on and hope for the best?
It was a road course. I was kind of just hoping to survive. I was like, if I could just survive, I'll be really happy.
Well, you've got P3 here. That'll be good for a good few points jumps for you. Anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, I want to shout out my my personal team, Yellow Flag Motorsports, and my favorite Discord community, Kinetic Esports Discord. Other than that, thanks, guys.
All right, thank you, man. Congratulations on the P3. I'm going to drag you back out. Let's try to bring in our second place winner here.
I mean, I'm coming.
Merrick. Oh, you got a copy, Merrick?
Got a good copy.
Merrick, you just had an insane race. I don't think there's any other way to describe it. You were dominant throughout most of the race. 10 laps to go, you get involved with a lap down car. You managed to claw your way back to second. You had some great speed there at the end to recover those positions. How are you feeling?
Could have done better with this 91 machine, but you know, it's a short track race and anything can happen. And I'm disappointed I didn't win the race, but I'm happy we were able to cover after that wreck between Evan and I. Going back and looking at the replay between the two of us, I mean, it was just he was sliding up the hill, trying to get the inside run on me, and I was going up towards the hill, and the car just decided to say, "Oh, we're going to throw the brakes out in this one." So when I smacked the wall and I was coming off the wall, and he was trying to slide up behind me, it just was a combination of just two drivers racing for the same real estate of location and position. So it's just a byproduct of this car and this track combo. It just sucks. I mean, we had a great, fast, twiggy machine tonight, but it's one of those things, man. It's just a short track racing. We just take that and move on. We're still the points leader, and we're still got some good points tonight.
Yeah, and of course you're coming off those back-to-back wins at Auto Club in Texas. You managed second place here, so you're still very securely in the points there. You got involved in two separate incidents that put you back a few spots, but you managed to claw your way back. You showed great perseverance, and you had insane speed the whole night. I mean, just overall, crazy race for you. Managed to hold on to that second place position. Anybody want to shout out?
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to the league, of course, y'all for putting this show on for us and for us to be able to go back and watch. Appreciate it kindly. And then, of course, just Twiggy USA and my teammate and team owner and everyone else, everyone who comes out to race this. I mean, it was a great race regardless of what happened tonight. I mean, it was just frustrating, but we take that and move on.
All right, well, good race. Good, it was fun watching you produce some good battles there. I'm going to drag you back out.
Mm-hmm.
And let's bring in our winner, Justin Potts. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
And you just won your first Gears race. You managed to take it home here at the end of this Sprocket race. How are you feeling, buddy?
Dude, this feels amazing. I was talking with my teammate, aka my crew chief, Ryan Sizemore, because he had a bug where he hit a cone and it ended his race. So he was kind of helping me crew chief wise. And on that final caution, it was when Merrick got hooked by the 48. It was a call between 2 or 4 tires, and I was gambling if I should stay out or pit, and I took the gamble and did 2 tires and was able to jump on them on both restarts and hold off Merrick for the win.
I mean, yeah, that if I can speak English, that 2-tire stop definitely worked out for you. Managed to grab the lead, and you just managed to hold on to it there. Great battling at the end there. I mean, I got nothing but congratulations for you, man. You are a race winner here in Gears. It's a relatively small pool that you're a part of now, so congratulations on that. Anybody want to shout out?
Want to shout out everyone at RSR. This is the official 50th win of the team. Want to shout out Ryan for allowing me to be part of this great team. Want to shout out my teammate Jay, who normally runs with us but is running in another series at the moment. So hopefully he comes out with the win over there as well. Want to shout out my parents for everything, for allowing me to do this. Want to thank you guys for broadcasting, and oh God, this feels great.
Well, I got nothing but congratulations for you, man. You are a race winner. I'm going to go ahead and drop you back out. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
So that does it here for us tonight at IRP. And I'll bring it up here, show you our schedule for next week. If I can get rid of that here. So we just finished our race at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway. We're going to Kansas next week. So hopefully everybody can tune into that. That's 4-1 right back here on Base Puppy. And then I'll bring it up if I can do this here. In the booth with me tonight, thanks for joining me, Tom. That is XHorseboatX, twitch.tv/XHorseboatX, Monday nights, Gears Cup Series, 8 p.m. Eastern. Great show over there. Everybody tune in for that one. But other than that, Tom, you got any final comments?
No, it was a wild race. Again, another one of those races where it was a tale of two races. After we got through the halfway point, it seemed like things were settled down. And again, you know, leader getting taken out a couple times tonight was definitely something unusual. But I hope if we come back next year, these guys will have a little bit more of an understanding. But overall, good race. Another good race for the Sprocket Series, and on next week to Kansas.
Yeah, absolutely. So that'll be it for us tonight. Hope everybody tunes in next week. Tune in to Horseboat's channel on Monday nights. And we'll see you next time, guys. So that's it for us. It was a great one to watch. Everybody have a good one.
Engines roaring, winds are soaring. On this track, no time for ignoring. Racing forward, feel the thrill. Chasing dreams, can't get my fill. Minds in motion, hearts in sync. Every mile's gone in a blink. Destiny calls, the road's my friend. Round the corner, the pulses blend. Spirits rise with acceleration. On this thrilling dedication. With each twist and turn I see the track's my home eternally. Chasing shadows, feeling alive. In this race I strive to thrive. Wheels on fire under the sun. Pushing limits, the race is won. Echoes of cheers, adrenaline flows through the finish line. The victory glows in this moment. I'm racing for the win. Embrace the glory, let the joy begin. Spirits rise with acceleration. On this thrilling dedication. With each twist and turn I see the track's my home eternally. In victory lane, the party ignites, celebrating under the vibrant lights. Champagne showers and cheers abound. In this sacred space, my triumph found. Faces beam with pride and glee, with every laugh and harmony. The race is over, but the spirit remains in victory lane, where joy never wanes. Spirits rise with acceleration. On this thrilling dedication. With each twist and turn I see the track's my home eternally. Engines quiet, yet hearts still race. Savor the moment in this cherished place. Memories etched with the speed of light. In victory lane, the stars shine bright.